Hello, everybody. My name is Carter Sauer. Today I'm going to be going over MasterCraft boats and the virtual marketing campaign we want to do with them on social media for the upcoming summer season. So a little bit of background here with MasterCraft. We're going to go over our table of contents, which includes our introduction to the brand, our opportunity profile, our campaign objectives, our goals, which will be measured by our KPIs, example of our target audience, content strategy, a little example of influencers we want to partner with, sample posts, and then finally our conclusion to wrap it all up. Now, kind of just to get into MasterCraft, if you are not sure what exactly it is or what it stands for, it is a worldwide recreational boating brand that focuses on the creation of high-performance water sporting vessels. For anybody that has ever grown up near a lake or knows anything about wakeboarding, water skiing, wake surfing, MasterCraft is at the forefront of that. The brand is over 70 or 60 years old, being created in the late 1960s in Tennessee. The problem with them now is that most of their consumers, because the boats are a recreational vehicle, a lot of their consumers are a lot older because they'll have the money to spend on that. Whereas a consumer at 20 is not going to have the money to drop on a MasterCraft, whereas a consumer at 60 will. So as the consumers of MasterCraft slowly age out, they're not exactly picking up new consumers as quick as they should be. So that kind of brings to our problem, which is they have the small social media presence and low online buzz. And then our solution, which is focusing on the core social media networks, which in our case would be Instagram, since we have over 200,000 Instagram followers on there, and then forging new brand partnerships. And then finally, our goals is to increase our social media following on Instagram by 20% by August 15th. The reason I chose Instagram as opposed to Twitter or TikTok or Facebook is simply because we already have the numbers and the customer base on Instagram. So it makes the most sense to use the money that we would use for a social media campaign on Instagram as opposed to trying to build up our X following or something like that. So our opportunity profile. So the boating market is huge right now. It is impossible if you go online to find any cheap boats. It's just getting crazy, and that always is kind of an upward trend, especially as summer comes up. So the boating market is going to increase. It's already $1 billion industry. It's going to get even bigger. 9% uptick in the next 5 years. MasterCraft being a luxury brand in the boating industry is at a crossroads of needing increased sales and visibility for younger consumers. And then our next biggest competitor is something called Super Aeronautique. It's another boating brand. They have roughly the same amount of Instagram engagements as us. So it's important for us to capitalize on the summer sales season and this younger customer base before they can. So our campaign objectives, they're pretty simple. A 20% increase on followers on Instagram. That easy. We want to have our boat summer sale increase by number of 10%. And we want to outperform Nautique and Instagram engagement constantly. Being a young consumer in the boating world, you kind of take the information that other people give you. If you hear MasterCraft's the best boat out there, you're probably going to choose that over a Nautique. Versus if you hear Nautique's the best boat out there first, you're probably going to choose that over a MasterCraft. So we need to outperform Nautique and Instagram engagement consistently. All right, so our goals, our KPIs. Like I said, pretty easy. We're going to reach a 10% increase in influencer content impressions. And then by the midway point of our campaign, we want to have 25,000, excuse me, new followers by the midway point, and our sales increase by 10%. 10% seems like a low number in terms of sales increase, but when you're dealing with boats that are sometimes retailing for somewhere as high as six figures, it's really not that low of a number when considering how much you're making off each individual boat. So, and then we have an example model of the X Star line, which is the star line we'll be focusing on for MasterCraft throughout the course of this campaign. So there's our target audience. This is kind of our customer persona. I chose this guy. He is 25 to 40. He has income that is high and disposable. He is generally male. That's just kind of how it works in the water sports world. And then our interests are water sports, thrill sports, adrenaline junkie. He likes being on the water, likes being on the lake, and family hangouts. MasterCrafts, yes, they're perfect for getting the perfect wig to do tricks and whatnot for the adrenaline junkie, but also for the family hangouts as well, as they can sit 12 to 14 people. So this is our target audience. He's somebody that we want to start exposing our brand out to as he kind of ages up and increases his income level. So our content strategy, it's pretty simple. We're going to start by creating more edits online showcasing the X-Star line, as those are the most popular. And by edits, I mean I want more video content, not in terms of just individual posts, more video content with high quality camera, maybe tricks, people having a good time, stuff like that. So we're going to increase more videos like that on our social media account, specific Instagram. We're going to partner with an influencer who is a beginner at water sports to demonstrate to other consumers the ease of water sports. And as consumers can follow along with that influencer's journey of learning more about, okay, here's how to drive a boat. Here's what MasterCraft can do in terms of helping you get up and out of the water. That's something we really want to focus on. And then we want to partner with an up and coming pro circuit wakeboarder who already has a water sports following. That way, that those who already watch water sports can see from his perspective how great the X Star line is. Then we want to create a hashtag and content creation contest for the best video of the X Star gets their own boat for the year. And then the 12-week campaign is going to finish at the end of summer, and we're going to announce the contest winner. So our influencers, here are just two ones that we were able to come up with. So the first one is a guy named JB O'Neill. JB is a key influencer because he will lead a YouTube channel where he demonstrates to his followers how to wakeboard and other beginner tricks. He'll be able to explain the ease of wakeboarding to his followers due to the X-Star line by saying, hey, I'm able to do all these cool tricks and everything you see here because of the wake that the X-Star line throws off. Ashley Pine, we want her to already have a pretty big social media following that has nothing to do with water sports. We want her to come on because she'll have no experience doing it, and that way her followers can get exposed to a whole different type of sport they haven't had any prior experience with. And then I want her to show from her perspective how fun it is being on a boat and trying to do all the new water sports tricks. So now we have some sample ads. So our sample Instagram advertisement would involve Ashley. It would simply just, a post like this, just her being on a boat, having a good time. Then we'd caption it, with a boat so easy to drive. Ashley made it her daily driver. Hashtag summer of fun. That's the one we would want to use. And then from YouTube, from JB's perspective, we would have him post on his YouTube constantly. This would be a hypothetical screen grab, showing him do tricks from the MasterCraft X Star. So in conclusion, we're poised for a large market entry with the demand in boats, especially as we get towards the summer season. Using these creators who both come from completely different backgrounds, we want to identify and adapt with both sides of our new target market. And the addition of a video contest is not only going to drive engagements to our channel, but also for the person that wins, we want to partner with them and have them make more content as well. So thank you so much.